I'm also a body type, but the way that I experience my anger is very, very present in my body. In fact, a lot of the control that I experience is not unleashing that anger onto things that I feel deeply in my gut, especially around justice and truth. As an 8, this intuition, this gut instinct is extremely awake, extremely attuned, and extremely adept at navigating and sensing, very sensitive to things that are not consistent because they may not be true, and very importantly, things that are not just. And the reason why I am so adept at sensing this in my intuition is because I have an unconscious belief that I am responsible for protecting the other. And that's why I also demand the truth, because how can I possibly protect you if I don't know what's going on? So hit me with it. This is massively important for me as an 8. And so when I get angry about things, when I have to control my anger around things, the reason I'm doing this is not because I'm an asshole or a bitch. It's because I care deeply about justice and fairness, particularly for the underdog. I cannot stand it. And that's why I'm the sort of person that if you worked for me or with me and there was a problem, like people weren't getting their just medical care or people thought the canteen was really bad, I'm the kind of person that's going to listen to your grievances. I'm the kind of person that's going to take that shit on and I'm going to mull over it and figure out how we together collectively can work so that we can fix the problem and fight for that which is right. Me together with you, thinking that together we can go to the CEO. And as we gather up the troops, the tribe, because I'm big into the tribe and mobilizing people for justice and righteousness, I assume that as I descend the stairs and burst open the CEO's doors, that those fuckers are going to be behind me. But guess what? In the moment where I stand for the truth and justice, I stand alone. Where are the fuckers that said that they were going to come with me, huh? Nowhere. Gone. Because they're too fucking scared. That's not me. I am brave and I will stand no matter what. But what I feel is I feel betrayed. Because when I say that I'm going to go to war with you, I will go to war with you no matter what. Because my word is my honor. This is the gift of me as an 8. When I am loyal, I am loyal. When I give completely and forever. When I love with my whole enormous and never-ending heart, infinite heart. And that's why I take a long time to decide who it is that I'm going to love, who it is that I'm going to trust, and who it is that I'm going to let in to the inner circle. Because yes, I do have an inner circle like the mafia. You fuck with me, you fuck with my inner circle, I fuck with you, huh? Because when you are in my inner circle, I will die for you. When you are in my inner circle, I will do anything for you. And this is the important thing to learn about me, I will be vulnerable. I will allow you to see me. And understand that if I am allowing you to see me, what I am saying to you is that I trust you. But if you break that trust, I will absolutely consider that as a betrayal. You gossip behind my back, I will consider that as a betrayal. You say you're going to do something and you don't do it, I'm going to consider that a betrayal, because I would never do that to you. And because I decided a long time ago, and this is my core belief, so you better listen up, that it's not okay to trust the world because people will betray you. So I have a radar for people that are not consistent. I have a radar for people that are not honest. I have a radar for lies, etc. This gets me into my stress point big time. My stress point is at 5. I become an investigator. I have a memory like an elephant. In other words, I never, ever, ever forget. And even though I am this great visionary at heart, even though my instinct usually sees the bigger picture, and that's why I'm really, really good at just going for things and being spontaneous and going for what I believe in, and I don't need the spreadsheet like the 5. Even though that is my natural state, when I am in 5, I will have a vault and a spreadsheet in my brain that is dusty with age, and I will not forget a detail because I've got a tracking system in my mind. And the reason I've got a tracking system in my mind as well is because I have an unconscious terror around my own survival. I always have these feelings that there's guns in my back. I'm watching my back. And that's my sensitivity to survival. That's my sensitivity to vulnerability. That's why I protect the underdog, because I have to look after the weak. Because what happens to the weak in the wild? They don't survive. And it's my job to protect the weak so that we all come back to innocence. And this is my integration to 2. Because what you don't know about me is that I hate fighting. I hate taking control. For me, fighting for justice is an act of love. I hate getting into trouble. I hate people thinking that I'm the biggest bitch on the planet because I'm always going at people. I have the softest, kindest, and most forgiving heart on the Enneagram. Why do you think I need to protect it so much? By wearing such a feisty shield.